All right, so we are going to use heavier weights tonight. So if you have heavier weights, grab those. I have 15s and 10s that I'm going to kind of work between, and then also mini bands. And if you don't have mini bands, then you can use a long band or whatever you have. And if you don't have anything like that, then we can modify that. So I'll tell them, let you know that modification as we come along. Looks like I'm crying. I just been cutting onions, so I apologize. I look like I've been crying. I actually have, just not of anything serious. So let's go ahead and get warmed up and ready to rock here. And we've got a good night. So Monday and this morning, for those that were, let's go just squat in place while we talk. That was kind of a hard, high intensity cardio day. So we're gonna slow things down a little bit and do heavier weight and slower movements. Still just as tough, but if you're a little sore from Monday, then this hopefully won't cause you to be too uncomfortable right away, okay? So let's add a reach. We're gonna squat down. I want you to reach over to one side, hold and stretch, and then squat down and reach up to the other side. And let's just keep that going. Take your time, go real slow. Feel that lengthening through the body. And we'll do one more on each side. Squat and reach. And here's our last one. Perfect. From here, we're just gonna pivot. So pivot on the toes. You're gonna have your elbows out to the side. Activate through your shoulders and back and your core as you rotate and bring that knee in. So actually doing that internal hip rotation. And then we'll just add a reach. So reach across, but keep it kind of slow. Once again, stretching across the body. And one more for each side. And last one right there. Take your legs wide and just lunge it side to side here. So hips are back, lunging side to side. Make sure that you guys are on, that you're muted and everything, so we don't have anybody coming on. And take that hand down. I want you to reach all the way across your foot and just hold there. As you do that, you're gonna feel a little tug in the back of the shoulder, maybe down your lats. If you can't reach your foot, grab a hold of your calf or shin. Either one is fine. And here's our last one right here. And then we're gonna go into hinges next. So fingers behind the ears, all right? And feet underneath our hips. And we'll just hinge at our hips here. We do a lot of kettlebell swings tonight and some kickstand deadlifts. So we wanna make sure our hips and hamstrings are ready to rock. And moving on, we're gonna hinge at our hips. We're gonna reach our arms out, circle them around, and rise. Bring the hands back up, hinge, reach out and around, and rise. Let's do two more just like that. Hinge, reach, and last one. And circle it all the way around. Good. Reach up nice and tall. We're gonna pull one knee down as our elbows come down to our side. So this isn't a fast movement. We're working on balance and also stability in the ankle. Good. And you can pull your elbows out to the side if you'd like a little bit more, opening through the chest and back. Good. And now all we're going to do is bring an elbow across our body to our knee. Again, staying slow. And maybe if you just want to do an arm across, you don't have to bend the elbows across, your choice. And let's do one more on each side. And last but not least, we're gonna warm up the ankles. So I want you to just crouch down into a little ball here and rock side to side. So baby toe to big toe on each foot. Rock side to side. Good. And then lift your hips up and crouch back down again. And if you can't touch the floor, you can lift your hips up with your hands on your legs. And we're just feeling that nice lengthening through our Achilles and waking up our feet. And last one right there. And bring it all the way up. A couple head rolls. If you've been in front of the computer a lot today, which most likely you have, loosen up through that upper back. Ah, that feels good. All right, right at the top, I want you to lift your chin up and then tuck your head down. And let's do two more. Lift the chin up. And look at your belly button one more time. Chin up and down. All right, perfect. So kick your heels up, march or jog in place. Right now, I'm gonna go through this first move with you guys. We are gonna play a little game. It's a lucky card draw. And for hearts, we have kettlebell swings. For spades, we have, skaters. Diamonds, we have a weighted front kick. And then clubs, we have jump rope. So we're gonna go through all those exercises first, and then we'll go into our card draw. So grab a weight, doesn't have to be your heaviest one. We're gonna start with a hinge on our hips, get ready for our kettlebell swing. Our weight comes between our legs. We thrust our hips up, and we let that weight swing up in front of our body. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this for about 30 seconds, just so we know what it looks and feels like. Should feel that weight or that work happening in the hamstrings, glutes, and back. And let's do 2 more swings, and done. All right, so that one is your heart. Spades, you're gonna do skaters. We know skaters, but let's go ahead and warm up that lateral movement. So this is your low impact option, no jumping, right? Just tapping side to side. And for those of you that wanna jump, go ahead and begin to add that jump with a reach across your body. And we're here for another 20 seconds, so just enjoy it. Good job. And again, extreme low impact, you can be really high, and you can stay right here if you need it. Let's do 2 more on each side. And last one here, hold. All right, grab your light dumbbells, put them up above your shoulders. We're gonna move into a squat with a front kick. So feet or hip distance, maybe a little wider. You're gonna squat down. As you come up, you're gonna push one foot forward, squat down, and push the other foot forward. Okay, so that's why we worked on those knee lifts, so that we can stand on one foot now with weight. Good job. And you can do this without weight as well. Good job. Let's do 1 more on each side, and then we'll move into that final exercise, and done. Okay, put the weights down. Like I said, this is all just a preview. Jump ropes is next. So low impact, you're gonna do heel lifts and circle your arms around like you're jumping rope. The next option is little jogs. Okay, so go ahead and join me with one of these options. Or if you'd like to go into the full jump rope, you can do that right here. So if you have a jump rope, awesome, even better. Jump it out. We've got 10 more seconds right here. I love jumping rope, especially when I don't have one in my hands. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and time's up. All right, so we've got 5 minutes on the clock. We're gonna flip a card, whatever suit is on the card, that's what exercise we're doing, and whichever number is on the card, that's what exercise we're doing. The only caveat is that with the jump rope, we're gonna add a 0 to whichever number we get. Face cards, they are gonna be 10, aces are 15, and everything else is as follows, but we're gonna not use 2s and 3s, just so you know. All right, here we go. You don't have to worry too much about it. All right, so that was a 2. So we're on number 4, spades. So we have skaters, 4 on each side. Here we go, let's do it. 4, and 3, 2, and last one, and that's it. And you just march in place. I'll flip the card. We have got another set of spades, 8 on each side. Go, skaters, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more on each side. We're flipping again. You march in place. Oh, we got an ace. Sorry, they're all spades right now. It's 15 on each side. Skaters, go. I'll count this down. And here's 3, 4. Good, so that's 5 down. Let's do 10 more. Good job. And that was 10. Let's do 5 more. Come on, you got it. 1 more on each side. Done. March in place. Woo. Brings the heart rate up right away. Moving on. We got hearts on this one. It's a queen. That means 10. And we have a kettlebell swing. Grab your heaviest weight that you have. All right, so if you warmed up with a lighter weight, grab a heavier one. 10 swings. Ready, set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good job. You got 4 more. And 3, 2, and last one. Set that weight gently to the ground. And let's see what's in the cards for us. Unfortunately, more kettlebell swings. Grab it, 10 more. We got a jack of hearts. And here we go, 10, 9. Halfway through right here. Let's do 5 more. Squeeze your hamstrings as you come up. 2 to go. And that'll do it right there. Woo! Moving right along. Halfway through our time frame. And we are at clubs, which is jump rope. So like I said, it's a number 9. We're adding a 0. 90 jumps, 90 skips. Your count. Ready, set, go. If you're with me, I'm at 20. I'm at 40. So if you don't want to count, just stick with me. And I'm at 60. Come on, keep going. You can do one leg. You can run it out. It's up to you. Get creative. And 80. Let's do 10 more. If you are done before me, no problem. And time is up. Unless you still have a couple more to do, finish them up. All right, we are moving on. Number 7, spades. We have more skaters. 7 on each side. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hopefully your heart rate is up. Feeling good. We are at clubs, which is back to our jump rope. 10 of, okay, it's actually a king, but it's 10 skips. But that's it's 100 because we add that 0. Here we go. It's 100 jumps. Remember, option to jog or do heel lifts if you want to. And I'm at 20. There's 40. And 60. Doing great, over halfway. And 80, we got 20 more. Try something a little more challenging, one leg at a time. Come on, 10 more jumps, you can do it. And time is up for me. I made it to 100, hopefully you did too. And we're moving on, we got an 8 of diamonds. So that's that weighted squat. So that's the squat with the front kick. Now, this is bilateral. You're doing 15 kicks on each leg with weights on your shoulders. So, if you don't want to do weights, no problem. You want to stay with my count, we can do that. Here we go. So, slow down, power up, that's 1. Kick with your heel. 2. Actually, it's 1 on each side, right? We're in our 2 set. Good job, chest up. Here's 3s. Nice work. And 4. Gonna turn to the side. You're gonna lean back a little bit to kick. Here's 5. Don't rush this, guys. And you can keep those weights hovering above your shoulders. They don't need to be resting on the shoulders. And moving on to number 8. On each side. Good, here's 9s are done. Woo! You got 15 right off the bat, right? Good stuff. That was 11. Come on, 4 more on each side. You can do it. Keep that kick strong. How about 2 more on each side? Let's finish it up. And 1 more for each side. We're gonna check our time. I think we are running out and done. Whew. Weights down, and we are definitely met our 5 minutes. You will see that lucky card flip again later. So get a drink of water. All right, we're gonna move into our heavy weights. So I'm gonna try my 15s. We have short sets to begin with, and then a long set, just kind of like we did on Monday. So we're gonna start with upright row, slow, 2 or 3 counts up, 2 or 3 counts down. So heavier weight for this exercise. Get ready. Get set. Looks like this. Elbows lead the way, but they're not coming up extremely high. So shoulders are rolled back, knees are soft. Let's go. Up 2 and down 2. Again, up 2. Good. If this bothers your neck at all, go to lighter weights. And you're controlling in both directions. Good. If you need to, you can even stagger your feet a little bit. Woo! We've got 8 seconds left. Nice work. So we're not throwing weights around, not yet. Just keeping it nice and smooth. Here's our last one, and done. Good. Set your weights down. You got a nice 15-second recovery. So roll those shoulders up, back, and around. Maybe cross the arms forward and back. And we are moving on. So we're going to do a clean and hold with these heavy weights. Here's what it looks like. So you're going to pick them up, keep the weights close to your body, hinge at your hips. Okay, you're going to bring your weights up like an upright row, and then you're going to hold them right here on top of the shoulders. Okay, I'll show you again. So hinge at the hips, pull up, hold. All right, so be mindful that you're not throwing the weight out in front, but you're pulling up, elbows come under, hold in a little bit of a squat, push back down. 30 seconds, here we go. Hinge and get under, hold, push back down. Again, get under, hold, and push back down. Good, continue. Under and hold. So you should feel this work happening in your upper back, behind your shoulders. Okay, if you need to modify, do one arm at a time, just like that. We've got 8 seconds to go. Nice work, and here's our last one. And done. Weights go down. Now, on this next move, if you want to put a mini band on your legs, I would like to challenge you to do that because we're going to put a combination together. So if you don't have a mini band, no problem. You can do this lateral rocking without a mini band because you're going to have your weights with you. Okay, so you're going to be using your weights. So it looks like this. We'll go right into that clean. We're going to clean, hold, and then we're going to walk side to side 4 times. And then we're going to repeat, put it down, hinge again, and walk side to side. So it's 1 clean and hold, side to side 4 times, and repeat. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Get ready, get set, and begin. Up, clean, hold, and walk. Walk, 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 walk. Switch directions. There we go. And set those weights right back down. Hinge, get underneath, and do it again. So it's a slow combination, a lot of strength involved. And then reset those weights, hinge down, and pop them back up. Tuck your chin in. Woo! I'm not sure which one burns more, my legs or my upper body. And release, keep going, underneath. Push against your band if you have it. If you don't have one, no problem. No worries, you're still getting the work. And almost there, 15 seconds. We've got a whole minute to get through this combination. Good, let's try it one more time. Let's try one more, come on. Get under, elbows right underneath the weights. Woo! And we're finishing strong. And we gently set those weights down and relax. Good, done with that combination. And we are moving on. You do not need your band on. You just need 1 weight only. So grab 1 dumbbell. You can go with your heavier one. Knees are bent. And we're going to take a rotation to the side. Our knees and hips point forward. And then rotation to the other side. And it's slow and it's controlled. And you're feeling this work through the midsection. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Right here. So it's just side to side. So it's not the whole body rotating like this. We're kind of locked in place. Just moving that weight side to side. So this is moving into our next set of work to put a combo together. Whew. So if you have a heavier weight, you're probably feeling your upper body as well. Awesome. Good, keep it coming. Let's do 3 more on each side. Good job, 1 more for each side. And done. Now, you can hold on to that weight for this next move. Put it right up above your chest. If you want more weight, grab your second weight. And back stepping lunges is the next move right here. So modifier for the knees, okay, is a leg lift to the back instead of lunge. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock and begin. You're just holding extra weight just for fun. So be mindful of those knees. They line up right over the midfoot. We want to be careful that our weight doesn't take us down, that our chest stays up. Good job, almost there. And let's get one more lunge in, and done. All right, so we're gonna put that together. Here's what happens next. You lunge to the back, your weight comes over your front leg, come to the center, and switch legs. Oops, you gotta balance. And then right to the center. If you are doing a leg lift to the back, you're gonna lift and take the weight to either side. Same idea, 1 minute on the clock in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lunge and twist. Lunge and twist. Now remember how slow we went when we first did this exercise. Same pace for this combo. Because you don't want to be thrown off balance. You want your core to be working to hold you balanced and steady. Woo. All right, this heavy weight's making my forearms hurt. Hopefully you're feeling that as well. And you are at the halfway point. Can you give a little bigger rotation under the rib cage? Good work, good work. You are so close. Final 10 seconds. And let's get one more for each side. And that'll do it right there. Set your weight down. Whew. All right, kick your heels up, get a drink of water. You made it through 2 combos, which means we're back to our lucky card draw. So you remember, if you don't, 4 exercises: kettlebell swings, skaters, squat with kicks, and jump rope. I'm gonna flip this card over. We've got a diamond, jack of diamonds, which means 10, and we're doing the weighted squat with a front kick. So grab your weights, put them on your shoulders. Same as my count. That's 10 kicks on each side. Here we go. And here's 10. Kicking strong with the heel. Good. Number 3. 4. There's 5. We're cruising right along. Now remember, you're going to lean back just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit to get that power from the glutes. Woo, 3 more on each side. We're right here. And 2. Good, last one on each side. And you can set your weights down for just a moment as I flip that card over. And we've got a 9 of spades, which means skaters, 9 for each side. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 9, 8, 7. You're on 4. And last one, right there, done. Flip that card. Remember, we don't do 2s or 3s. So, unfortunately, clubs, jump rope, 10. We add the 0, 100 jumps. Now, I'm going to call out some different styles of jumping for you, beginning with both feet on the ground. Okay, jumping together. Here we go. 10. And 1 foot. Do the other foot. And both feet together. Circle backwards. And 1 foot again, here we go. And switch. And run it out right here, run it out. We've got 20 jumps left, right down the middle. Here we go. Go forward once again. And that'll be your final one for 100 jumps. And let's flip that card over. Woo! But it's not over yet. 6 clubs. You're going again with that jump rope at 60. At 6 tens. Here we go. I want you to try it on one foot for 10. Here we go. And switch to the other foot. You're coming up on 40 jumps right here. Both feet on the ground. I want you to hop side to side as you do that jump rope. Finish it up, jumping side to side. And time is up right there. Woo! All right, how are we doing on time? Good. We've got an ace of hearts. Ace means 15. Kettlebell swings is the heart card. So grab your heaviest weight, 15. Hinge at the hips, and let's go. I'll count this off on 5s. That was your first 5. And there's 10. And last rep right here. And rack that weight, set her down. Let's see, I think we've got time for one more card. 7 of diamonds. We're going into our weighted squat with a front kick. So grab your heavy weights. Come on, weighted squat, front kick. 7 on each side. Ready, set, let's go. Woo! Grabbing my big ones this time. I'm gonna feel it. Hope you did too. Remember that kick is happening right from the hip. We're not doing the can across our body. 3 more on each leg. Whew. And let's get 1 more for each side. And we'll call it good with this lucky card draw. And done. Weights go to the ground. All right. Jumping back into our exercise. Let's get a drink if you want one. And up next, we have some bicep and row work. So underhand row. You're gonna roll your shoulders back, hinge at your hips, okay? And row with the palms facing up. You're gonna work your back, shoulders, and biceps in this position here. 30 seconds. Let's go right here. Now, if you need to modify this, do 1 arm at a time, and that'll be great. Perfect. So a little more hinge, get a little bit more work for the back that way. And remember, just like our other moves, we're going slow. 2 counts up, 2 counts down. Keep that time under tension. Only 5 seconds left. You can do it. And that'll be the last one right there. And you can set your weights down for a moment. Shake out. Now, bicep curls are next. These are just regular bicep, these are alternating curls. Okay, so again, your choice on weight. Pick up your weight. These can be hammer curls, or you can do palms up. It's really up to you, but the goal here is the control. Here we go. Alternating curls. It's just a smooth, continuous motion. Maybe you need to walk around a little bit, move your feet. That's great. So we are going to put these rows and curls together in just a moment. Whew. Good job. You got 1 more on each side. And done. If you want to set those down for a second, you can. I know they're feeling heavy. We're going to pick them back up, though. You're going to do 2 rows, bent over, stand up, 2 curls on each side, and then go right back at it again. So here we go. This is a 1-minute set. It's going to burn. Here we go. Hinge, and let's row. 2. Stand tall, 2 curls on each side. And then right back down again. Hinge and pull. And remember, the slower you go, the more you're going to get out of this. Good. Remember, stand tall, continuous movement with those bicep curls. And We are halfway through this combo. If your biceps are starting to burn a little bit, you can do hammer curls, they're easier. Looks like this, palms face in. 10 seconds, that's it. We're gonna finish strong. Nice job, last combination, 2 rows. And curl it up, 2, 3, and done. Woo! Those weights can go down. Push your hands out to the side, wiggle your fingers a little bit. Maybe take your hands, palms up to the back. All right, kickstand, deadlift, coming your way. So here's what I need to do. If you have a band, put it back around your legs again. If you don't have a band, it's just for like a little cherry on top, so you don't have to have it. Because we're gonna be doing kickstand deadlift. So this just will offer us some assistance when we move into our squats. So with your heavy weights, your right foot behind you, just barely resting on that right foot, you're gonna do a deadlift with your weights, okay? All the effort is really for the front leg, okay? So heavy weights, slow work, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's take our right leg back, roll our shoulders in place, and here we go. 2 counts down, and 2 counts up. Good job. So again, pressure in that front heel, soft knee in the front leg, just barely tapping down in the back. Great job. My hamstrings are feeling this already. Also feeling my glutes a little bit. Hopefully you are too. And those weights only have to go down to your knees, no lower. Let's get one more in right here. We're gonna make a quick change to the other side. So you can shake out that leg if you want to, put it behind you, reset your body, and let's go to the other side. So now left leg forward, and we're off. 30 seconds. And really think about tipping at the hips, leading with your chest. You know, it's a little awkward with both weights when you're doing this kickstand deadlift, but that's all right. We can make it happen. We've got 8 seconds to go here, that's it. Let's get 2 more in. All right, we're gonna have a little more fun here, moving to some goblet squats. So, set your weights down for a minute, and check this out. Your goblet squat, your legs are going wider. So if you have a band, you wanna use it right here, okay? Put it on your legs, keep it on your legs. One weight or both weights. You're gonna do elbows to your thighs, and then drive through your heels back up. So your weights are gonna be underneath your chin for that goblet squat, either one or both. Okay, if you were using 2 weights, push them together. 30 seconds, here we go, super slow, 2 counts down, and drive up. Good job. So brace your core as you push up, especially if you have this heavy weight in on your body. Woo. If you have a band, I want your legs pressing against that band. It's really common to want to tip forward here. We get tired, we like to lean forward. We're letting our chest stay up, our tailbone lift. And let's do one more squat. And done. Right there. All right. Putting it all together. Here's what it looks like. You're going to use your weights. Just have them down for a minute. You're going to do 2 deadlifts on one leg. You're going to step forward into a goblet squat for 2, and then transition to the other side for 2. So it's just 2, 2, and 2. Okay, so start with the deadlift, goblet squat, deadlift, and we'll just move right on through that. You've got 1 minute to make this happen. So start with the deadlift, right leg back, just so we're all on the same page. And 2, let's go. Hinge at the hips. Slow back up. 1 more. And then step wide for your goblet. Bring your weights up. And slow it down. Good. We're going to get ready to put the left leg back. And 2. Sometimes that transition is the hardest part, right? Bring it in. 2 slow squats. And again, right leg goes back. You can do this. And hinge. Good, just halfway right now. Back to your squat. Get deep. And let's take that left leg to the back. Hands by your sides. You're doing awesome. We're not done though. Can you go deeper in that goblet squat? Get past the point of comfortable there. Come on. And here we go. 2 down. We're gonna finish up with our goblet squats. I'm feeling my back getting stronger with those deadlifts. And done. Woo. Weights go down. Now, you can take your mini band off, get a drink of water, and we are moving back into our lucky card draw. Imagine that. Every 2 rounds, we get a card draw thrown in there for us. So, let's see what the cards say. Hearts. Hearts are, let me see, I have to look. Kettlebell swings, 8. So heavy weight, grab them. Well, let's check that timer. Ready, set, and go. Remember, we're here for 5 minutes. Here's 2, 3, and 1 more rep, and done. Weight down, card flip. We've got number 5, diamonds. Diamonds are the weighted squat with a front kick. 5's a great number. Get your heavy weights. Here we go. Squat down and kick. And if the squats are becoming too much, you can just do kicks only. You don't have to squat. 2 more on each side. Come on, last big one right here on each side. And done. Woo. All right, moving along. We've got spades, which are skaters, number 10. So 10 on each side. Ready, set, let's go. Skate it out. Keep your low impact options in mind if you need them. Here's 6, 7, 8. 1 more on each side. Done. Woo. And we're going right back after those again. We got a jack. So we've got 10 more. Let's do it now. 10 and 9, 8, 5, 4. 1 more for each side. Done. But not done with the work, unfortunately. 7 of hearts. That is your kettlebell swing. Grab your big weight. And let's go. 7. 1 more time. And done. Let's go by so quick, right? All right, we're back to spades again. I can't believe we still have any spades left, but that is skaters. It's 10. Okay, it's a queen, but it's 10, so let's go. 10 and 9, 8. Here's 4 and 3. 1 more for each side. Done. All right, we got a queen again, but this time it is clubs. And that's a 10 with a 0, which means 100 skips. 100 skips. So here we go. I want to challenge you first to go forward and back with your jump rope. Okay, so like you're jumping over a line. Here we go. 10, 9. Good job, that's 20. And you're at 40, go side to side. Side to side with your feet. 60. And you're at 80, right down the middle, let's go. Last 20 down the middle as fast as you can go. Come on, get those arms. My lamps are gonna shake right off of my table over here. Come on. And 4, 3, 2, done. Whew. That felt good. 1 more card, let's see what we got. 8 of diamonds. Weighted front kicks, you knew it was coming. 8, pick up those weights, here we go. Come on. Weights heavy, and down we go. Kick. Now when you kick, use your abdominals to draw that knee up. A little effort here with the exhale. Come on. We're on number 4 on each side. Can you go deeper in that squat? There's 5. Good job. And 6. 2 more on each leg. You got it. And finish up that last rep. Done. Whew. Weights down. Man, it just gets hard holding those heavy weights, doesn't it? Take a rotation side to side. And get a drink if you want. We're moving on. Okay, side lunges. You're gonna need your mini band for the second part of this exercise, or you can use a long band if you want. But to begin with, feet underneath the hips, no weight. You're gonna lunge to the side with your butt back, knee pointing right toward the toes. Step forward, lunge to the other side, step forward. That's all it is. Now to modify this move, okay, you can just lunge side to side without stepping forward or towards the middle if you want to. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready? Set. Here we go. So lunge to the side, step in, switch sides. Just like you're sitting down in a chair. Good job. Now if the knees are just bothering you all together, here's a great modifier. Just side leg lifts are fine too. I know we've done a lot of leg work today. 1 more on each side. Here's the last one. And done. All right. You're going to grab your band, mini band, whichever one you want to do. I would do, if you have a mini band option, do a kind of middle of the road mini band. And if you have a long band, you can decrease intensity by not obviously grabbing so tight, right? So you're going to hold on to the outside of your mini band, or if you have a long band, just grip the top of it. Okay? And we're going to do face pulls. So you're going to slowly pull that band towards your chin with your elbows out to the side, and slowly push it forward. So here we go, 30 seconds. So working through that upper back, okay, pulling your band apart. Again, slow and controlled. Elbows are pulling out to the side, and then keeping the band nice and taut as it goes to the front. Good work. So elbows bend, push them out and back, walk around a little bit. And you got 1 more rep right here, and then it's time to put it together. So here's what's gonna happen next, all right? So we're gonna have our arms out in front. You can just watch first if you want to, okay? Keeping that band nice and taut. You're gonna lunge out to the side with your band out in front. As you step together, you're gonna pull your band in, and then you're gonna reach out to the other side, and right there. It is a minute, so if it becomes too much on the upper back, shoulders, neck, okay, then just take the band out for a couple reps, do the legs, and just jump back into it. A minute's a long time, all right? But we can do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, arms out, and lunge, and then pull back in, lunge to the other side. So as your feet come together, your band comes to your face. Lunge, and pull. You're gonna feel your core have to really tighten up as you pull everything together. Nice job. And if you need to hang out a little longer on one side than the other, no big deal. So again, if this starts to cramp up your neck and back, just shake it up. No big deal. And then just get right back after it again. Okay, we're almost there. We got 20 seconds to go. Good, think about those legs. Your butt is reaching low. Now the good news is we're not doing any of these combos again. So I know on Monday we repeated some combinations and you're probably waiting for that to happen, but it's not happening tonight. That's why we had all those lucky card draws. Almost there, last one, and done. Whew. You can set that band down, tuck your chin, round your upper back a little bit, and then lift your arms up and pull your elbows to your ribs. Whew. All right, moving along. We've got, what do we have next? Jumping jack. Oh man, it's gonna get fun. Jumping jacks, so just body weight only. Jumping jacks, you know, and then we'll take it down to the ground for hand release push-ups, okay? So jumping jack modification is taps to the side without a jump. Ready, set, here we go. So when you jack, Heels touch the ground. Again, modify right here if needed. Good work. Now, if you want to, go a little faster for the last 10 seconds. Come on. Almost there. 5 seconds. And time is up. All right. So hand release push-ups. Not fun, but effective, all right? So you're gonna come to either your knees or your toes. I'll show you knees first, okay? All the way to the ground. Your hands lift off the ground, and then you push back up. All the way down, and then push back up. Of course, if you wanna do it on your toes, all the way down, but you've gotta push up in a big plank without your body doing the weight. Only 30 seconds, it doesn't have to be fast. Here we go. Ready, set, begin. All the way down, engage your core, push up. Now, if you wanna go down in a full plank and up on your knees, that's okay. You can do a combination. I love this because you get a little more work through the upper back and you really get your core activated as you drive up off the ground. You've got one more time right here. Come on, finish it up and hold. Rock back and stretch it out. Now, that is gonna turn into a combination. Here's what's gonna happen, all right? So, you are gonna do 4 jumping jacks. Let me just double check my notes. I think it's 4. Nope, sorry, 3. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. You're open. Come down on the ground. Okay, all the way, hand release, push up. Back up. And 3, 2, 1. And then you go right back down again, okay? So, modify however you need to. If you want to just take it real slow, you can do that. Okay, if you don't want to go into the push-up, just touch the ground and go right back to your jacks. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock, 3 jacks. Hand release, push-up, go. Here's 3, 2, 1. And all the way down, all the way up. And 3, 2, 1. Hand release push-ups, they're very functional. We all have to get off the ground at some point, right? And again, it's okay to push off the ground on your knees. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's still a challenging move either way. Now, if you're getting a little tired, here's your option. You just tap it out and then touch the ground. You can tap it out and touch the ground. Just finish wherever you can. Last one. And drop it, push it, and up we go. Woo! Nice job. That felt amazing. And we're gonna finish up with a side plank series. So we're gonna be side plank, 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other side. We'll move into a dolphin, and then we'll put it all together into some rotational movement. So I'm gonna bring my timer to the ground here and get ready to go. Side plank can be done, all right, on one knee with the leg straight. Okay, here you can lift the leg. You can come up into a full side plank. It doesn't matter, whichever one you prefer. Here we go, 30 seconds. Just go for your most challenging position. Hips on top of each other. Arm reaching or hand is fine here. Good job. Now our hips like to sag a little bit, so we want to lift them back up. Great work. You're almost there. 10 seconds to go. Come on. In 3, 2, 1. Time. Flip it end to end. Exact same thing on the other side. Woo. All right, we'll start in 5. So get ready. Keep in mind each side might feel a little different, so don't stress if one side needs a little babying or the other one didn't. Great job. Let's take this time to catch your breath. Our cardio is done for the night. Yes. Halfway there right now. Can you draw the belly button in tighter? Can you open your chest a little more? Good, 10 seconds, we got this. Almost there. And 4, 3, 2, and you are done. All right, last move. Okay, you have 2 different options here. Okay, option 1, elbows to the ground. Okay, butt up, knees soft. You're gonna move from a dolphin into a plank position. Okay, so right there, trying to plant your heels toward the ground. Next option is a downward facing dog into a plank. And the only reason that this is gonna matter later, not even for this set, is that we will, when we get to the combination, we will come forward and we'll go into a rotation. Not this time, but next time. So that's the only reason it matters which one you wanna be in. So this time around, it doesn't matter. Choose which one works best for your body. I'm gonna do dolphin. And here we go. So start in your dolphin or downward facing dog, and then just transition into a plank of your choice, and then rock back. And just kind of take your time, moving slow. If either one of those feels good for you, you can certainly do a child's pose and you half plank right there. Okay, that's another option. And let's do one more time, and done. All right, sit back and stretch. Here's where this is all gonna get a little fun, all right? I'm gonna show you from the dolphin pose first. I'll show you from the downward facing dog after that, and you can choose what works for you. So, all right, dolphin. All right, we're gonna rock forward into a plank. And you're gonna rotate to one side. Okay, you're gonna rotate back to the center, rotate to the other side. Okay, back to the center, and then you're gonna rock back. Okay, so or you can do it from a downward facing dog, but you'll be rotating onto one hand and then onto the other hand. And so it really depends what feels best for you. All right, here we go, 1 minute on the clock. Get ready, get set. I'm gonna do it on my hands. And take this at your own pace. So into a plank, rotate to one side, and center, rotate to the other side, and center, and then back either to downward facing dog or dolphin. And let's go again, roll to plank, and over to one side, and to the other side, and back to center, and rock back. And again, if you need to, with these side planks, you just drop a knee, and then you come back to your plank. You can drop the other knee. Okay, and you can switch between dolphin and down dog, whatever works. But we only have 10 seconds left, so we're gonna finish this up. Our final rotation, and push back into a downward facing dog, and you made it. So if you're in dolphin, go ahead and take it into a downward facing dog, and we're just gonna look forward towards our hands, and we're gonna take our right leg, step it out the outside of our right hand. We're gonna drop our left knee, release our toes, both arms will come up. Whew. And take your hands to your low back, hold out, or hold on right there for a moment. And then release, tuck your back toes and rock your body back. Flex your front foot. Okay, you can either have your hands on your legs, or if you can get one or both hands on the ground and keep your back flat, then that would be the goal. And we'll come forward again into that nice low lunge. Release our toes. This time, we're gonna add a rotation, but we're gonna bend our elbows and rotate towards our front leg. Just breathe there for a moment, and then come back up and release the toes, rock back, and hang out right here. Just a hamstring stretch for that front leg. All right, place both hands down on the ground. Just move that leg back behind. You're on all fours. We're gonna round our back. While you're here, just move your head side to side. And then arch through the back, lift your chest. And while you're here, just look to one shoulder and to the opposite shoulder. And again. All right, let's go ahead and take the other leg in front. So if you'd like to, go ahead and do a downward facing dog. Look to the hands. Left foot's going to step forward, and we'll drop our back knee. We'll lift our arms up. And this time, open out to the side. Just hang out there for a moment. And then release your back toes. Tuck your back toes and rock back. And again, looking forward helps to keep your back straight. As soon as you look down, we round. And we're going to come forward again into that lunging position. Okay, this time, bend the elbows, rotate toward the front leg again. And all the way up. Good, and rock back. And again, maybe get a little deeper by dropping the hips lower. And release, good job. All right, hands and knees. This time, take your right leg out to the side, tuck your back toes, and just stay here for a moment for inner thigh stretch. You're welcome to go as low as you're comfortable. And then take your left hand to the side and reach up and over. Oh, that feels so good. And very nice. Bring your knees together and switch to the other side. Take the other leg out. Hips go back. And again, if you got the flexibility, take it down low. And reach the hand over to the side and up and over. Nice job. All right, go ahead and bring it right back through the center. And you can just rest however you're comfortable on your legs. We're gonna take our ear to our shoulder, reach our opposite arm down, and then just tuck your chin and roll it to the side. And hang out here for a moment. And then roll it right down the middle. As your head comes up, circle your shoulders back and around. Good, and then just turn your head to one side. Drop your chin down, look at your armpit. And turn to the other side. And dropping down, look at your armpit. And you are done for the night. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Woohoo! All right, so we are done for the week, unless you're planning on coming tomorrow morning, or Cindy. Or I guess Cindy's not there, sorry. Are you coming tomorrow morning, Jenny?
Yeah, I was gonna plan on it.
Cool.